Hello, my name is Noelle. I live in Colorado Springs and I'm a senior at Thomas McLaren School. And more than anything, my curiosity is excited by purposefully studying people's lives. Um, I love getting to know people for the way that they think, and I believe that if you accept God's truth about the way that He created you and the way that He has guided your life to be just where you are and just the way that you are, you can train yourself to live according to that truth. And I believe that the one thing that you can trust is God's word. And so if you discover what God says about your life, you will have the freedom to live according to that. And so to grow God's kingdom and to be a leader among the people that I meet, I want to equip myself with the skills and the knowledge that I need to effectively guide people to understanding the truth about the value of their lives. So I've always been keenly observant of things that others seem to find insignificant. And this is because my brain works in patterns. And when you start with nothing and you're searching for a pattern, you have to take into consideration every bit of data that you can. And so because of this, I've learned how to ask the questions that will lead me to understand how a person's life ended up the way that it is today. And so I want to learn how to see people living a life of love for God and allegiance for His kingdom. I believe that our minds and our souls were created to glorify God. We were never meant to be thoughtless creatures. Even after the gaining of knowledge of good and evil, we still have a duty to glorify Him with our educations. And so I want to make sure that I can do everything that I can to lead people to realize that they have a purpose, that they have more value than can ever be measured, and that they have a right and an obligation to have an education. And so right now, my goal is to learn to teach, learn to communicate, and learn how to love so that I can participate in God's Great Commission. I am passionate and I am driven by my passion, and I could never be satisfied unless I was spending every year of my life learning to lead people to understand their value. And so regardless of whether or not I receive this scholarship, I believe that going to Northwest University is going to be the catalyst through which I can attain the best education possible to achieve the goals that I believe that God has led me to. Thank you.